Hi everyone, so today we'll be addressing number path misconceptions in Eureka Math Kindergarten. We're going to dive right into Module 4, Lesson 37, and we're going to talk about solving operations using the number path. So looking at the problem set, it says, listen to each story. Show the story with your fingers on the number path, then fill in the number sentence. Freddie had 3 strawberries for a snack. His dad gave him 2 more. How many strawberries does Freddie have now? 5, that's right. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So Freddie now has 5 strawberries. So let's continue on. Freddie ate 2 of his strawberries. How many strawberries does Freddie have now? Okay, 7. So I'm noticing, and I've noticed that within these problem sets where there is an addition problem or an addition number sentence and a subtraction sentence, students are either assuming that they're both addition or they're not sure what to do with the number sentence. So we're going to go over this, this misconception right now. So it's really important to stop and ask yourself, number 1, what did the student do? Well, I can tell you the student moved forward rather than backward on the number path, and it was a subtraction sentence. So what can we assume the student knows? The student knows they can use a number path to count forward and or backward. They know that they're able to use that. That's a resource for them. What is the misconception? Well, the student isn't sure of the direction to move on the number path, or perhaps they're not really paying attention or focusing on the number sentence itself or listening to the story. Number 4, how can we target the misconception so that we can address the common error? Well, we can use manipulatives or activities such as walking the number path with our fingers, etc. So what's next? So I like to address the misconception by strategizing with students. So I like to do this head on and immediately so that we can stop, so we can address the misconception before we continue on with the lesson or with concepts that build upon that particular concept. So what did we do? Let's talk to students and ask, what did we do? Well, a student may say, well, we had 5 and you said there were 2 strawberries, so 5. I was on 5 and then I moved forward 2 because you said there were 2, so that's why I have 7. The answer was 7 because 5 and 2 make 7. That's usually the answer that I get or that I have gotten or that we could possibly get. What do we know? Let's ask students, what do we know about a number path? Well, a student may say, I do know that we can count from the number path. We can count up or down, forward or backward. And what do we need to think about? So what do we need to think about when we're solving problems? Okay, well, a student may say, or if they don't, we might want to prompt to start the thinking process. Well, let's look at the number problem or the word problem first. Freddie ate 2 of his strawberries. He ate 2. So what does that mean if he ate 2? Does that mean we added 2? Or does it mean that we take away 2? That's one thing. That's one thing that we can look at. We can also look at the number sentence. I see that there is a subtraction symbol. Okay, I see the subtraction symbol. 5 or the minus symbol, 5 minus 2 or 5 take away 2. So what do you think we can do to show subtraction? That's right. We can cross them out so that we can show that we took them away. So let's do that now. Okay, so we took away 2 already. And so how many do we have left? How many strawberries does Freddie have now? That's right. He has 3. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. Now, I want to know what we can learn from this using our number path. Okay, so let's take a look at the story again. Freddie ate 2 of his strawberries. So how many strawberries does Freddie have now? Let's use the number path this time, not objects, not our fingers. We will use our number path, but we will have, let's see what we can do to be able to figure out how to use this number path. So he ate 2 of his strawberries, and I do see that there's a subtraction symbol. What do you think we could do? Yep, that's right. We can put our fingers on the number 5 because our number sentence starts with 5. That means that is the number that we have. We have 5. Now, take a look at our number sentence and our story again. Freddie ate 2 of his strawberries. That means he took away. So let's take a look at what way do we have to go on the number path? Do we go forward Or do we go backward? If we're taking away, do we go forward and count up, or do we go backward and count down? It looks like we are counting down because we are taking away. So what should we do? We can definitely move our fingers. Let's hop down. How many times? 2 times. That's right. So we're going to hop down 2 times. 1, 2. So how many do we have now? That's right. We have 3 left. Awesome. So that's how we can use the number path to also see how many we have left or how many we have in all. In this particular case, we were using the subtraction, so we were taking away. It's so important to remember these 4 questions. What did the student do? What can we assume the student knows? What is the misconception? And how can we target the misconception so we can address the common error? It is important to be able to address that error, as I said earlier, quickly and before any of the other concepts start to build upon that one in particular. Thank you so much for your time.